Hello students, I am your English teacher and today I am going to explain you the beautiful poem Dust of Snow of class 10 which is written by Robert Frost. So first I would like to introduce you about Robert Frost, who was a famous American poet. He was born in San Francisco on March 26, 1874. The poem Dust of Snow was published in New Hampshire in 1923. This collection gave him the Pulitzer Prize. Now here are some word meanings from the poem, and there are two stanzas in the poem. According to the stanzas, the poem is set on a wintry day. In the first stanza, the poet describes a simple natural happening. The snow is falling heavily. The snowy flakes have covered the top of the trees. The poet is standing under a hemlock tree. The movement and alighting of a crow on that tree make the dust of snow fall on the poet. The crow, a symbol of ill omen, and the hemlock tree, associated with a person, is not auspicious things. However, in the second stanza, the falling of snowflakes and the scene leave a tremendous effect on the mental state and mood of the poet. So far, the day has been quite gloomy and wastage for him. But this ordinary natural happening suddenly brings the desired change in his mood. It gladdens his heart. He realizes that the falling of a snowflakes on him has saved the day. Now he has no regret as the whole of the day has not gone waste. The moments of the snowfall and their effect have saved the day. They have brought a change in his mood and gladdened and uplifted his spirits. Now, here is a short summary of the poem. Dust of Snow is an awful poem of nature by Robert Frost. In this poem, a symbolic incident is present. The poet is standing under a hemlock tree. He is in a sad mood. He thinks that his day has been lost. Then a crow shakes the hemlock tree and the dust of snow falls on him. This little incident brings about a sudden change in the state of the poet's mind. His mood has changed. He thinks that it has saved the rest of his day and gets busy with his work like the crow. Now there are certain points which are included in the poem. First one is flakes of snow, which means it was a day of winter. It was snowing all around. A fine dust of snow had covered the tops of the trees. A hemlock tree was standing there. The top of the hemlock tree was all covered with the fine dust of snow. The poet was standing under that hemlock tree. Second one is sudden arrival of a crow, falling of snow dust on poet. That means a crow from nowhere came and perched on the top of the tree. The sudden movement of the crow made the dust of snow fall down. The flakes of snow fell on the poet who was standing under that tree. After that, the third one is simple natural happening. Means the arrival of a crow and it sitting on the hemlock tree is just an ordinary happening. There is nothing great about the incident. On the other hand, the crow stands for an ill omen and the hemlock, the tree, is associated with poison. But these seemingly simple things of nature leave a deep impact on the mind and mood of the poet. Last one is change in the mood. That means this ordinary incident leaves a deep impact on the poet. So far it has been a very dull and disappointing day for the poet. The day has not gone well for him, but the falling of the flakes and dust of snow on him are welcome signs for the poet. His mood changes for the better and his spirits are uplifted. Now he realizes that the whole day has not gone waste. Those moments while he is enjoying the fall of snow dust on him are his happy moments. They lift up his mood and gladden his heart. Now he realizes that at least some part of the day has been spent happily. In the end, satisfaction replaces regret. Now there are some points which you can also note down. First one is, it is a winter's day. The tree tops were covered with masses of snowflakes. The poet was walking under one such snow-covered tree. This tree was a hemlock tree, a conifer associated with poisonous qualities. A crow alighted on the hemlock tree suddenly. The sudden movement of the crow, the mass of snowflakes started falling down the tree. The snowflakes fell down upon the poet who was standing under the tree. The mass of snowflakes was so light and fine that it looked like the dust of white snow. The sudden movement and arrival of the crow and the falling of the flakes of snow look like just ordinary happenings. But the falling of fine snowflakes on the poet leaves a tremendous effect on him. Before this, the poet was in a gloomy or despairing mood. However, this simple, beautiful act of nature has a very comforting effect on him. The fall of snow over him changes his mood and mental state. It gladdens his heart. Before this incident, that particular day was not going too well for him. He had decided in his mind that day would go west. However, the fall of snowflakes on him makes him realize that the whole day has not been wasted. At least this part of the day when he is enjoying the snowflakes has been saved. At least some part of the day has been pleasant. If he had not experienced such a pleasant experience, he would have regretted at the wastage of the whole day. I hope you will enjoy the poem. Thank you.